Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Rui Costa receives it in a good position here. He has found the way through. Decent chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. They've played it short. Now it's Gerrard. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking to play him in. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? That's a corner kick.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has been knocked clear. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Pull it. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Yaya Toure.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And it's Azar. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Jeff United Chiba currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. He shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
That's good defensive concentration.
O'Shea. Gravenberg. Now it's Drogba. Silvestre. Strong running down that left flank. And he lines up a cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Now it's Messi. Hazard. Now it's Hullet. Rui Costa. Hullet. Shot could... And the shot! Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Jeff United Chiba are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Little pass back. And it's Hullet. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rijkaard. And here's Roberto Carlos. And that is out of play. Rijkaard. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, it's come loose. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Jeff United Chiba looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Gravenberg. Not the most accurate pass. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward. Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Rijkaard. Bullets. Bullets! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Jeff United Chiba marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. O'Shea is there and he can get that clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Jeff United Chiba are looking to go forward now. Messi, great defending, strong and determined.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hazard gets into a good position. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Rijkaard. And Shevchenko. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Roberto Carlos. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get it through? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Roberto Carlos being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and it's about time they woke up to the main threat. He had license to deliver pretty much unchecked.
That's where it came from. And this is Hazard. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than... And Shevchenko! And it's going to be another corner. Rui Costa with the clearance. Jeff United Chiba have the chance to go the other way. And here's Drogba. And this is Messi. Oh, he's having a go! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Yaya Toure. Ball played for Rijkaard. And here's Azar. Oh, some tackle that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Gerrard. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied at the last.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rui Costa, and he's managed to get free. Rijkaard. Good ball, good... He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
75 minutes is
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Jeff United Chiba are having a ball. And a header! And that's a tidy finish. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
substitution on the field. Number 20.
Jeff United Chiba choosing to make the first change. Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly.
Number 4.
Rummenigge.
Coming on the field.
Messi.
Number 10.
Messi!
Number 14.
And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Great vision. Gravenberg receives it in a wide position. Tries to dink it through. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. McTominay can so cleverly bypass the press. Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. He's chosen to go back. And here's Messi. Showing great feet there. That's good play. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found the way through. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he gets rid in a hurry. McTominay. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Jeff United Chiba really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope. Vinicius Junior! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Now it's Hullet. And it's Azar. Oh, good read. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games.
Can he finish? It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Rui Costa. Yaya Toure. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Desai. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. And a header! It's in! Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Kane. Looking to play him in.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Roberto Carlos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. Hullet. Now it's Rui Costa. Now it's Hullet. Jeff United Chiba, currently a goal to the good. And with the Lions. Great chance! And again! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Jeff United Chiba are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Yamal. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Driven in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rui Costa. Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And this is Rui Costa. And he is deftly away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Rijkaard. Bullet given the lift of his goal. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. De Bruyne. That's good running with the ball. Hazard. Oh, that's neat. Yaya Toure. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
That could spell trouble. Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Hullet. And this is Hazard. Shot, surely! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Hazard clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Now it's come to nothing. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Jeff, Chiba clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Jeff United Chiba sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we are back underway. Roberto. Oh, crazy! It's hit the crossbar. Messi. De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. And it's De Bruyne. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Roberto Carlos. Ruben Dias. It's Hazard! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive.
Marcó en el minuto 56.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Rui Costa. Roberto Carlos. Very nicely done. Now it's Hazard. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Yaya Toure. Now it's Kane. And the through ball. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. And here's Hullet. Takes a shot. They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's going across goal. De Bruyne gets it clear. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Hullet. And that is a little undercooked. Yamal. Chance here to counter.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Gattuso. Yaya Toure. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Van Dijk. It's Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Roberto Carlos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's run loose here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is Ibrahimovic. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Lovely bit of skill. There's the shot! And how did he not make it four?
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior finding himself in space. Jeff United Chiba are almost home and dry now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's clever. Great chance for a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Messi. Serán sustituidos.
Just eases him off the ball.
El dorsal 29.
Spread to the right. And here's Saka. Stood up well to him there. Gattuso. Ibrahimovic. That is lovely. He's played it back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back. You can never be short of runners in the space.
Applies the finish! And the number on the board is 3. There's the crossfield ball. Musiala. That is very well defended. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavour. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Has a look and plays it forward. Jeff United Chiba disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. It's a promising position. Driven in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Neymar with the short one. Bruno Guimaraes, and the finish! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Yaya Toure. Now Hernes. That has not gone well. Hernes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Jeff United Chiba, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Now that's well seen too. Spread to the right. Jeff United Chiba are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Stood up well to him there. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Bebeto. Hernes. It's Rui Costa. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Space for him to turn and look. He's free, he has got space. And he's quick to get rid. Well, that is one way to stop him. McTominay. He shifted it to the flank. And they can counter here. No, that's been intercepted. Hernes. That has been slung wide. Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Carlos. That's Rijkaard. And he's quick to return it. Rijkaard. Spread it left. And here's Roberto Carlos. That is lovely. Oh, that's fabulous. Hoisted in. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Hazard. He's found a way. Hazard! And it's a goal! Simplicity itself.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good spread. Spread neatly. Azar, very much a man of this moment. Roberto Carlos. Into the channel. No, he's just misjudged that one. Ball is over the line.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's in a great position. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Jeff United Chiba looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Fabinho. Quality ball. That is good alertness. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's been played through. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Foot in. Fabinho. Oh, it's Bebeto. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Jeff United Chiba with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. An uncompromising challenge.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
It's Roberto Carlos! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A case now of complete control. Fabinho. Ernest. And it's McTominay. Rui Costa. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And this is Rui Costa. And it's Rijkaard. And he was alert to it. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rui Costa ventures forward. Rijkaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Lovely feet. Honest! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option
Substitutions
there.
taking place. Substitution on the field. Number 20, Rui Costa. Number 15, Paris. Number 7, Hazard. Number 19.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 10, Messi.
Jeff United Chiba perhaps contemplating their next change here.
14, Johan
He is through here.
Number 11.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Brazil have opted to make another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rijkaard. 75 minutes played. And the shots, and he shoots! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Played through into space. And that was asking for too much. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Good chance here. Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish of true class. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness.
After 82 minutes.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Jeff United Chiba are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Five minutes left on the clock. Now it's Messi. And it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Danilo. Cafu.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. But there's the header! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that will be it. Jeff United Chiba looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Now that's well seen too. It's Asa! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hazard. Oh, super ball. And the shots! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And there is your opener. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Rijkaard. Bullet. And it's Yaya Toure. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Rui Costa. Rui Costa! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Yaya Toure! Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. Just eases him off the ball. Rui Costa. Opts for safety. That's Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. And here's Hazard. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Jeff United Chiba have their second corner now. They've played it short. This looks promising. Yaya Toure! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Jeff United Chiba restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Hazard. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos makes a move down the right. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Space for him to turn and look. Guardiol with a fine tackle. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Messi. Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Hazard finding himself in space. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Quality ball. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Played out towards the right wing. Bullet. Rijkaard has created one goal already. That's tidy. He's got away. Cross needs to be good. And that should get the job done. Mbappe. Ruben Neves. And Gabriel. And it's Rijkaard. Spread to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Lukaku. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. No, that was never going to make it. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. The second half is up and running.
Jeff Chiba are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Hazard. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Ruben Neves, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Bullet. Roberto Carlos. It's gone backwards. Rijkaard is being harried and hassled.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Rijkaard stood up well to him there. Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Desai cuts out the pass. It's Rui Costa. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Jeff United Chiba get their fourth corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. He's having a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Cruyff quietly revving up. That's very neat. And he's lost shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the...
Can he finish? And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Jeff United Chiba have opted to make another change here. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he passes it long. Yaya Toure. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And this is Roberto Carlos. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They're up to 5 corners now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Goes for a shot! And a neat finish. And they get themselves in front! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Decent chance! Split-second reaction.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to get it clear. Can he get on the... Azar! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's been hooked away.
Vasco da Gama really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Neymar. Oh, big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Hazard. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he stuck it away. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Jeff United Chiba have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Hazard. Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there. Paredes. Rijkaard. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. He's picked his way through. Now it's Cruyff. Rijkaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hazard. Mbappe. He has found the way. Takes a shot. Cleared away. That's the throw. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Rafinha picks it up out wide. Ball's gone out of play. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Rui Costa. And here's Lukaku, played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos, he has found the way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Rodri. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Oh, takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And it's Hernandez. Hernandez, a header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Jeff United Chiba are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rafinha, and he was quick to react. O'Shea. Rui Costa. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. That's going wide left. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alexander-Arnold. And Hernandez. Rodri. Now that's well seen too. And here's Lukaku. Oh, he's burst through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Azar! And he's quick to get rid. It's Rui Costa. And here's Hullet. Over to the right flank. Mohamed Salah. In with the challenge. Hullet. Spread to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. In by Rui Costa. In comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Yaya Toure! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Desai. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Azar. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's delivered all right! You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And here's Inzaghi. Great chance!
Jeff Chiba can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Hullet. He's having a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Jeff United Chiba leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rui Costa. And he's managed... Chance! And he hits the net! They are purring, truly purring! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Jeff United Chiba firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And so the action is resumed. Roberto Carlos will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lukaku! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Jeff United Chiba find a position of real strength now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pullet is onto this. That's been slit through. Thinks about the shot. Chance for a shot! And he's there to get it away. Shifted it to the flank. So what can they make of this? Rijkaard does well not to be outdone there. Rijkaard under intense pressure.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Inzaghi. Rijkaard. And it's Azar. Now it's Lukaku.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Albert Ferrer. Quarter of an hour into the second half. There's the crossfield ball. Rui Costa. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Desai spots it and intercepts. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Azar. Rafinha gets a foot in here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he's quick to snatch it back. O'Shea. And it's Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bullet! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That'll be a throw-in. Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Number 21, Gregory. Substitutions taking place.
Ribery. Jeff United Chiba are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Can he get away here? Into the last quarter of an hour. Distributed tidily. Messi receives it in a wide position. He's got away, showing good feet. Can he finish? It's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Jeff United Chiba are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Iniesta. Cruyff. And the finish! Oh, that's neat. Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Mbappe. Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he get away? Rodri. Ruben Neves. Gets a good foot in there. Iniesta. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Hernandez. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them.